In this quick tutorial, I'll be going over how to save out your images from your Photoshop layouts for the web. So from, let's say this is your layout, you have your logo, and this is just for reference. Because again, remember, we're going to build the navigation and the banner and the textual information in Photoshop. So the only thing you need to be saving out here is going to be your images. If you want the layout to stay exactly the same with the same cropping and so on, you would need to follow the techniques that I'm going to be showing you. However, you can save out individual images by themselves as 72 dpi, JPEG, or PNG. But if you want to keep the integrity of your design, please follow the techniques that I'm going to be showing you. Again, make sure your document is at 72 dpi. The width should be about 1280, and the height, it doesn't matter because, like I said, the height will change. So you need to access your slicing tool, and if you can press letter C to sort of activate it, and you simply drag over the picture. And make sure you don't, and you can just sort of zoom in to get it kind of exact. Now, you want to zoom out. So you can see that you get a blue, like a box on the left hand side. That means that the picture is ready to be saved. So I'm going to choose File, Export, Save for the web, and make sure it's on JPEG. Make sure the quality is on maximum, and you can double click it and call it image 01 or whatever. Keep the name simple, and gives you like the size of the picture is a little higher, so maybe I'll just put it on 80. So to see that significantly reduce the size. And now that's the only thing I want to save out here. So I'm going to click Save, and image 01. That, ignore that message. It's just it's not relevant really. So, and then you want to choose images only and selected slice. I'll just put it in here. Now you've saved one picture. Let's say you want to save another picture. So I'm going to, you can drag your second picture into the frame, and let's say this is the picture, and you want to keep the cropping the same. Oops. So you want to make sure, I'm going to highlight the cell. I'm going to get my cropping tool or marquee tool, go over this area, activate my dog, and click on the layer mask. Now I'm going to unlock the mask and try to show you. Let's see here. Yeah, the width is the same. So it's kind of tricky because if you had a larger picture, you could have, you know, basically, because if I make it smaller, so I can just move it like this, because I don't want to lose the width. So let's say you're happy with this cropping. It's better to find like another photo that's bigger. So let's see if I have another version of this one that's larger, because then it's just going to look better. Yeah, it's not. The width is the same. So if it's wider, you want to make sure that you find a dog picture that doesn't get cropped like this. But let's say this is the picture that you're happy with. So now you want to again save you have the slice here already. That's the blue box is called a slice. So now I'm going to go again, export, save for the web. So this is really important. You want to double click this and change the name of the image to image 2, because if you keep it at image 1, it's going to replace the image that you already had saved. I'm going to say okay. So it has to, you don't need to reslice it. You just have to give it a new name and just go in here. And I'm going to, the program automatically creates like a images folder for you, but you can delete that later. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Again, selected slices, images only, default setting. Sometimes when you save out your images when you export your images out from Photoshop, the program creates another images folder for you with those specific uh, images that you saved out. So what you could do, this is when you're still in Photoshop and you don't have Dreamweaver and you haven't linked your pictures. This is prior to launching Dreamweaver. What you want to do after you save out your images, if you see a folder within your images folder with the same name, you just want to open it up, drag your pictures that you saved out from Photoshop, move it into the root folder, and then just delete that extra uh, images folder that you have. So you just have one images folder that contains all of your pictures. So that it just reduces confusion. So sometimes the program does that. So just keep that in mind. And if you want to, sometimes if you want to just have individual pictures, what you could, and you want to ensure that they're both like a specific size, you can just select the image, choose Command I, and then sort of look at this information of the picture. This one I was trying to see the size, which I don't see. If you want everything to be the same size, what you could do is, again, you can just open up Photoshop. So this would be another technique. And you can just choose image size, 1280 by 324. And then you basically just drag your other picture in here. Whatever, another, if you have another picture and you want to make sure is that specific size, just drag it in here. Oops. Make sure you get out of that window first. And then this one, I guess I have to resize it slightly. So yeah, you want to find pictures that you don't have to crop too much. So this one, and make sure you don't distort it either. So that's another way that you can save out each picture. So you do save as, and make sure it's either JPEG or PNG. If you want to have transparency in the background, you want to choose PNG. If you want to have just a regular image file, you can choose JPEG and then just put it in that same folder. So that's another way that you can save out your pictures. So this would be individually, and the other way that I showed you would be if you want to keep it exactly like you have it on your layout. Okay, hope this is helpful and good luck with your projects.